Hello, my name is Deborah Bird. I'm a certified clinical hypnotherapist, and I'm here today with one of my clients, Jim King. Hi, Jim.
Hi.
And we're going to talk with you a little bit about some of Jim's results in hypnosis and what he was trying to achieve and if we achieved it. So, one question I just wanted to ask you, Jim, is what were some of the things that were challenges for you before you came to see
I
me?
had so many. I had to write them down
Okay,
today.
you just go ahead and read them
I
off.
had high blood pressure. I had anxiety. I had irritability. I
Mm-hmm.
was lethargic. Didn't want to do anything. Difficult going to sleep at night. Difficulty staying awake, particularly while driving, and depression with lots of nasty, bad thoughts. So,
Mm-hmm.
to name a few, those
Mm-hmm.
were the big ones.
Well, that is certainly a lot to deal with, and I'm sorry you had to go through that for sure. Tell us a little bit more about the anxiety. What did that manifest like, and what was that like for you?
I
And
was very anxious all the time. I couldn't sit down. I couldn't even sit down to watch TV.
mm-hmm.
Shows that I used to like just didn't have any interest in them, and I constantly was roving. Um, Made you tired, of course.
Mm-hmm.
You get more exhausted, and
Mm-hmm.
then that would carry over into the night when I wouldn't be able to go to sleep. One of the things with the anxiety was like when as soon as I'd lay down, I had this compulsion to get back up
Mm-hmm.
and couldn't lay down any time, and still can't for a while. I still sleep sitting up,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and that's something I got to work on. But that was it. Was probably the worst part of the whole thing was being
Mm-hmm.
anxious all the time.
Right. Okay. All right. Good. And so, how many hypnosis sessions have you had with me?
I've had six, I believe.
Six
This will be
today.
the
Today
sixth.
is number six, so you've had five.
Five.
And do you remember the total cost of what
Uh,
you paid?
$361, I believe,
And 50 cents.
and 50. Oh, okay. I don't remember the 50 cents.
Okay, great. And so now tell our listeners about what your experience is now. What are you experiencing now in some of these areas that were challenges for you?
Well, the high blood pressure. The one thing you suggested was to go on a low salt, no sugar, no white flour diet,
Mm-hmm.
which we did without exception for quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
I've gotten a little lax on it, but it's almost impossible not to get salt. But as soon as I do, I know it,
Oh, uh-huh.
and it starts to show up in my tinnitus starting to ring again. Uh, the anxiety, the constant moving has gone away. I can sit down and watch TV now, and
And I remember we rated that on a scale of 10 to 1, 10 being high and 1 being low. Do you remember what your number was when you came in?
I think it was like eight,
Okay.
someplace in there. And
Okay.
I'd say now occasionally I have anxious times, but I
Mm-hmm.
use EFT to get rid of that, and it basically goes away, and I'm calm afterwards.
Okay. So EFT was a tool that he learned here in our counseling sessions, and it's a use at home tool. We also use it in the sessions here, but it's a use at home tool that I give to clients. Okay, great. So tell us some more. This is lovely news.
Well, irritable. You can ask the wife about that. I don't know if I'm that much less irritable, but I think I am anyway.
She's a
Uh,
lot happier, huh?
she's a lot happier.
Okay,
I
you
was very,
satisfied her.
I was very lethargic. Didn't want to do any projects or start anything.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't have any interest. Difficulty sleeping. I'm sleeping quite well at night. In addition to the CPAP, which is the constant air pressure machine, that has helped. But it wouldn't have done it by itself without the therapy post-hypnotic suggestions.
Okay, so
Wouldn't
so
be
you
able to
got
do
a
it.
CPAP machine to help you with sleeping, but the hypnosis and the diet things that we did together are also part of that
It got
success.
me so I could wear the mask because I had claustrophobia. That's one I forgot.
Yeah.
Claustrophobic and didn't want to put the mask on. I was very
Mm-hmm.
apprehensive about putting it on. And
Okay.
with the post-hypnotics, I said, okay, it isn't that
Okay.
bad.
Great. Nice.
Difficulty staying awake. I haven't had any episodes now in the last 2 or 3 weeks where I fall asleep at the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting scary. Uh, if I do have any negative thoughts now, it doesn't happen very often, but I brush them away. And then if I do it while I'm sitting still, when I'm not occupied with something to occupy my mind,
Mm-hmm.
then I can use EFT, and
Okay.
that just goes away. I don't
Okay.
have it
Why,
afterwards.
why don't you give us a little bit of the big picture? Like, what was the quality of your life before you came to see me, and what is the quality of
Mm.
your life
It
now?
it was I was I hate to say it, but I was close to suicide because it just the ear was ringing extremely loud. It's ringing a little bit right now, but
Hmm.
I've had 3 quiet days. I haven't had that in years.
You haven't had
It
three
quality of
quiet
life was
days.
awful. It was
There you go.
it was awful.
That's the big picture. Okay, and what is the quality of your life
it's
like now?
it's good. It's very good. Matter of fact, I'm interested in doing things. I was out working this morning on
Hmm.
the awning out and back and fixing it so it's winterized and just
Hmm.
back like I used to be, where I
Yeah,
was interested in things.
nice. And I can see a big difference in you too. You seem much happier and much calmer and more at peace with yourself. So, anyway, thank you for sharing all those very personal things with so many people. And I know that that information is going to go out and help others too. So, thank you very much. Thanks,
You're
everybody.
welcome.
Come see me.